All right, Padres lose to the Giants, a frustrating loss, even though these games probably at this point in time shouldn't be frustrating, but it's one of those that is because Blake Snell was on the mound tonight, and he's like the only starter that I think Padre fans like care about how they do right now. 6 innings, Cy Young Award, I mean, it's locked up, I think. Even if he gives up like 4 runs in his next outing, I mean, the stretch that he has went on here where he goes 6 shutout innings tonight against the Giants on the road. The last start doesn't give up a hit. The start before that against the Dodgers gives up like 1 hit, chooses to go against them in LA instead of go in Oakland. The start before that gives up, I think, 2 runs, quality start in Houston against the Astros, and that Astros team is probably going to the postseason. Like, really impressive stretch here from Blake, and it hasn't just been, this last month of starts. This has been since, like, May that he's been doing this, and he looked like in total control tonight, really. The last batter that he faced when he was getting up there in the pitch count to triple digits, I think it was Patrick Bailey, fastball, breaking ball. I mean, he had total command. He was toying with those batters up there. So another great outing from Blake. Offense gives them 1 run there early, and it's like, okay, maybe they'll build off of this, but then obviously that didn't happen. Robert Suarez comes in the game, and here's another day where Josh Hader doesn't pitch more than 3 outs. Didn't appear in this game, obviously, because the Padres didn't have a lead in the 9th. But I'm sitting there again wondering, like, okay, so Robert Suarez, he's attempting to go more than 3 outs in this game. But Josh Hader's sitting there and not doing that. Maybe some Padres fans are tired of me bringing up that point, but I'm still going to bring up that point because it just pisses me off that I don't think he was used enough this season, and they don't trade him before the deadline when they could have gotten something back. And now he's just sitting there in the bullpen before he goes and gets a bunch of money in free agency and leaves the Padres, and all the Padres get back is a compensatory, whatever draft pick, or whatever round that is. Offense, just not great. Story of this season, right? I mean, Saturday, we can go back to Friday if you want to. Friday, they have a really exciting win, Manny Machado with 2 home runs. And then on Saturday, they go 1 for 17 with runners in scoring position. Then on Sunday, they have 18 hits. I mean, they just, blow out the Cardinals, right? 12 runs, just blew them out. Great offensive performance. Then tonight, 1 run early, and then do nothing after that. Up, down, up, down. That's been the story of this Padres season. Inconsistency, underwhelming performances, and it just continues. So, yeah, disappointing loss. And with Robert Suarez there in that spot, like, Michael Conforto put a good swing on that pitch. He didn't try to do too much with that, and that was kind of just the situation that he was put into. I know he had a walk, but one of them was an intentional walk, I believe, to load the bases in that spot. He gets a ground ball, gets the force out at home, and then gives up, obviously, that hit that was hit hard down the line. But again, that's more like Conforto just being a professional hitter there. But yeah, Suarez, Barlow looking towards next year with Hader not on the team probably. Those 2 guys are going to be very important for this Padres team. So obviously we'll see what happens next year. But yeah, frustrating loss tonight. Give your thoughts in the comments. I'll do a show, or at least I'm planning to do a show tomorrow in the morning, talking about some of the recent reports that have come out about the Padres payroll and Bob Melvin and his future. We can talk some more about Blake Snell. A lot to talk about tomorrow. But yeah, post-game reaction for tonight. Another loss for the Padres after having a really good day yesterday.